Alrighty, hello and welcome back everybody to the travels of Captain Gaia, the mapmaker of the Knights of Sovereign, the absolutely filled with traits character. And last week, or last time, we got Knight Errant, we got the Knights of the Swan decision taken, and we got the lovely, there we go, the golden coat of the Swan. Great for prowess. Reduced or increased tyranny loss, increased knight effectiveness, some attraction opinion, some courtier, and guest opinion. So I've been sitting around trying to figure out, let's get this going, what to do. We're kind of in the twilight era of our lovely Captain Gaia. She is getting up there. Her health is, whoa. Oh, and we just got infirm. So her health is failing us. Bones weakening, visions clouding, but there was a stand with us. Where is that? I need to be zoomed down, don't I? Okay, we might do that quest because that will be Tuscan claim on the Duchy of Pisa. So it'd be for this guy. Oh, he's not the one that's Craven. Dang. Or not Craven, Cynical. We need Cynical. Let me just reaffirm that. I was looking for Craven, not Cynical. Yeah, so we wouldn't be able to convert him. It'd be a very, very difficult time. It'd be an easy fight for us. We'd be able to increase that. So we're currently traveling to Benvenuto. I think that's the next place. Of course, we're going into the Earthquake Zone. Great. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, wow. Tons of sand with us, some hired muscle. Oh, I think that's further over here. Yeah. But right now we're just trying to hit a few more sites to give us a bunch of trait and get maybe hopefully this inspector. Not a huge bonus for us in reality. Travel safety is about the only thing in stewardship. I wish we had had the been there done that perk. Now that I've read through, I've been playing a little bit online with one of my buddies, and also just another one to try and get back into the swing of this, understand some things. We don't fulfill. What would the requirements be? What are the requirements? Because that would be pretty decent if we could fulfill those requirements. Do we need... We already have a journal that is actually really decent. So, doesn't mean we won't steal it. I mean, our character might be the Knight of the Swan, but she's not above a little petty thievery. And there we go. We got a learning lifestyle perk on the way. Do we want pedagogy, camp scientist, or anatomical studies? Maybe anatomical studies, just to kind of extend the last few years of her life. We are going to visit the papacy and maybe find a small trinket there. Everything is just money right now for us. We're trying to set up... Are you... Our daughter has died. What is going on here? Our captain has murdered our daughter. Or our champion. That's when I see it. My champion, Breer Ir Ook, silently wades towards my daughter. Luhamira, asleep on marshy ground. Birik suffocates her with mud, leaving her motionless in the swampy terrain. Are you kidding me? No. I liked her. I was about... Can we torture him? I think this might be one of those paths where we'd go down a darker route, even in our final years. Can we show all prison interactions? Execute. And we're gonna get a large amount of stress because of that. Can we burn him at the stake? I don't know why you have two different things when it's... Okay. There's an earthquake in Napula. We must rebuild. We don't have to do shite. Can we pause? I'm in the middle of talking here, game. Jeez. Like, why would these be different? Like, I feel like burn at the stake should maybe give us a little bit more piety versus maybe beheading, which maybe gives us more dread. But yeah, we'll burn him at the stake. How dare you murder my daughter? You were a... We just pulled him on. Why would you have killed her? Okay, so we got an escort emissary. Protect Countess Appa. Is that who? We need a quest for Princess Arnpurga. 250 gold. And we have a treasure hunt for the Pope. Let's do this quest. See if we can convert her. We have to travel to Luxembourg. To the King of Lotharingia. Wow. I'm amazed that, you know, all that travel and we're going to have no issues. We will customize and just add in Aachen. Oh, and they'll just hit that one as well for us. Yeah, and we'll proselytize the entire way there. Hopefully, it's only going to take us a month and a half. Apply. Travel. Anything? Oh, yeah. We can at least use this. We can learn a secret. We can bring her on. Oh, wow. A virtuoso arbitrator. Yeah. We'll take... Oh, wait. Who's Attalus? Right, we can. We got to keep thinking of who we can convert. He's going to be absolutely impossible. Even if we had a hook. Unless it was a really strong hook. Let's see. That's minus 220. I don't think a really strong hook would allow me to. So let's just take her as a Master Bard. And yeah, keep along this track. So yeah, I think our eventual goal will be... Oh no. The princess died while we were here? She died of what? Cancer? I gained 5 coin. Okay, and we'll come back home. We don't have much time, so let's just get that inspector. More safety. We can maybe switch over to gaining hooks. Do we want to get down to earth? Possibly, or gardener? We'll lose a little bit of prestige. That's fine. We have so much. But let's get gardener? Yeah, I feel like a god of the... I mean, Gaia is god of the earth, so being a gardener kind of fits, right? Like, now that we're back here, our eyes are getting worse, our bones are getting worse. Now, who is running the country? Prince Rodolph. How likely are we to convert you? So his mother, we couldn't use our money. If we get a hook, we can do it. So, let's just get the castle holding, see if we can get a quest for him. That's mostly what we're going to do this. Collaborator. I mean, martial duties, we're not bad at. We just got that knight errant. Can we sell that? Absolutely. We don't want to sell that one. Fine brooch. Nothing we're willing to sell. Part ways with. Do we want to just pay for them or just, you know, use a learning challenge? We don't fool them. Shucks. Look at Benvenuto Castle. Let's look. There's Waldepert, which is intelligent. He is vengeful, humble. And there's Agaluf, who is garbage. I think Waldebert. Do you think we could convert him? I'm willing to pay for him because A, we need way more knights. We can increase our prowess. I don't think that's really worth it. Obviously, let's go. Our lady is a connoisseur of the men, so why don't we... convince him? Did we convince him to join our camp? Yes. Hey, another free guy, right? I wouldn't mind hearing a story. We know that one. I think I'm going to kind of bump through a lot of these pretty quickly. We don't want you. You're delicate. You're very smart. You're a witch. And you are just all around not very good. We want to try and keep some money. Prince Rodolph. And this is exactly why I got those quests, right? So we'll get that hook. And we get some champion errant. A right doer. Just get on. Just the standard. We'll make sure it's as quick as possible. And then I don't care about the rest. Because we'll hit 100. 10 days. Ooh. Now that new character, before I forget, I'll just swap that down to low speed. Yes, I know there's an earthquake. We're not doing anything about it. Because it's not our issue to worry about. Where is the new follower? The one that was intelligent. You. I demand that you convert. And then I think that will be the perfect husband for Apathy. Same age. They should get along. I mean, he is vengeful, impatient, and humble. She is brave. So they'll like little disagreements about, you know, getting things done. But, you know, he'll realize she's in charge. I feel like that's good. And they kind of cover each other than the intrigue, I guess. But yeah, trying to get quick in would be nice. Whoa, I almost did it again. They are... And there we go. There we have it. We have died. Captain Gaia of the Giants of Sovereign has crossed the River Styx at 72 years of age. So we played her for 57 years. And I will say she had 12 activities, a lot of camp revelries, a lot of perks. She was a religious icon. Exalted among men. She founded, obviously, our house. She died of her many fragile bones and stumbled. I mean, as a knight, dying from stumbling is a little bit sad. So we are playing as Apathy. We just got married. I think that was a final task of our mother. She's like, this is a good man for you. So our level is... We are faithful, which is nice. So she doesn't start too bad. And we do start with established. Oh, is that the lowest? That's the lowest level, isn't it? I always forget. That's the first level. And faithful is first level. Oh, second. Okay, so she does start as the second level. We will continue as Captain Apathy. Yes, we must rebuild. I will pause. So are we still doing that quest? No. Let's look at our lifestyle. So she's got 1 in stewardship. She's got 2 in wandering. She's got 2 available for learning. So she has 1 for martial, hasn't used it. 1 in stewardship. Why would you go meritocracy? None in intrigue. 2 in learning. And 2 in wandering. What I'm gonna do... Do we have anything? We have the Trojan Lamler, which we can sell. We have the Travels of Leader Gaia of the Giants of Sovereign. So. Oh. This is gonna put a hampering on... I was gonna try and take this land. Aglabid. In a, you know, kingdom conquest. Especially because we have our ally there. That means we end there. We have 2 people of Hellenic faith. So it would have been really nice. And this whole island has been kind of converted, other than this guy. Now, we could immediately go and attack him, blah, 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 blah. We have our army of, you know, 700 pretty decent men, no levies. I think what we'll do is I'm going to reset her perks, because, like, meritocracy, it's useful. It's not going to be too bad. But I think golden obligations is kind of what we need to start with. Just to try and get some money off the ground. And wandering, while this is good, I really want to get the been there, done that perk. Because my plan currently is to head up north. Let's hit Scandinavia, try and get some very good martial characters. I mean, I just think Vikings are the best. So yeah, we're gonna reset perks. We'll take that critical stress. So we have 2 here. We'll take the destination focus. Move domicile, speed, mercenary contracts. Perfect. We will go into the same side for her. Now here, we could take money. Are we bleeding money? No, we're not bleeding any money. So let's instead take the golden obligations just so we can use it. Now here, because we could go down that same gallant route. I do like sappers because we're not going to have onagers for a while. So that would be a very useful one for us to have. So yeah. I think we'll do the stalwart leader just so we can get the commanding risks down for the future. But then any more military martial experience and military experience we do, we'll do that. Now, unfortunately, we have no quests available. We have no heir, obviously. We just got married. We can divine the stars. We're a wise woman as well? Oh, no, this is as above as below. So below, this isn't the wise woman one, which would be nice. So we're an experienced traveler, so we are a fortune builder. So we want to make a lot of money as her. I think she doesn't want to work a lot of quests. She just wants to work big money quests, I think is the kind of way we'll have to do it. She is more than brave. She is brave, so she's more than willing to fight. But she is just, so she won't just arbitrarily choose things on her people. I think that's what we'll have to do. We've gained all the items. And yeah, we have our mother's book, which is going to be so helpful for us. Now, let's see. The travels. It currently counts as a 0. Interesting. So we're going to notify when this is available. We'll visit the tribal holdings, see if there's any good quests. Mingle, hear a story or two. Who is... This is a guy all the way from where we started. It's been a while since I thought of that. Like, those religions I know are from out there. How do you tell stories so well? We can pay that. I think that's also something she would do, is like, yeah, pay somebody to teach us something. So if we can get that. It must currently think we're out in that land still. Oh, this is a funny, interesting thing that has happened. So we can recruit somebody. We can recruit you, but you weren't very good. You're very good, Balaputra. Both of these are. So who's ever cheaper? Balaputra. And Sri. She's amazing with that. What an intriguing... And yeah, we'll ask for your money. We'll just have her join us. I'm done here. Back to camp. You, can we demand conversion? But can we arrange a marriage with somebody? Just anybody, because 33, because just cuz. And then we had that other character. I just like getting everybody married off. We get free courtiers, basically. You. Let's get you married as well. Ah, yes. The Master Bard, our mother, hooked up. Let's look at camp followers now. We also have to think about that. Let's get somebody who is not terrible. Wow. Our personal physician. Antonia can become our personal physician. Lose some of our trait. Otherwise, everybody looks like they're at least good. Our sister, half-sister, is our court priest. Quartermaster isn't great. Our most important one is that fella. Is this fella, our caravan master, Axon Quor. Okay, I forgot to get quests. The elder might have something, a treasure hunt, you say? You know what? Treasure hunt sounds fun. Back to camp. Oh no. Are you thinking what I'm just thinking? It's gonna send us to Papua New Guinea. Let's head out. In Wangam. This happened at the start of the game too, where we got sent. They tried to send us across the world. Well, that guy's gonna die. Because we're not going back there. It took us 9 episodes to get here. We are not going back. So Lotharingia is currently having a war. But it looks like, I mean, oh, we have row antlers. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. We have our fertility up. Any other things? No. So, like I said, first things off, let's have a camp revelry. Because I totally said that, didn't I? It appears we're kind of pooched. I don't know what happened there, other than it thought we were in Papua New Guinea, and I thought I was taking advantage of the game. But, do I need a sword? It seems like... No, our axe is hammer is way better. Though this does give us prestige. She is just, she wouldn't try and steal it. I think our goal in the future might be this as well. Okay. Means to an end, so we get to kind of choose lust for land, just get wandering experience, or best to keep my options open. I think flexible leader kind of suits, you know, a brave, just person, and who's a little bit lazy. So we just have to kind of deal with this 18-month voyage back home. Travel name for activity camp party is delayed by 7 days. Let's investigate. We have to because we're brave. So yeah, now that we have the traits, I will play much more of like, she wouldn't want to do this. Because she's brave, she would want to search for something. We found Kurnia. Derelict ship and a survivor. Hail, I thought I was never to see another soul again. We're currently... Where are we? Kind of passing the southern tip of the Southeast Asia. Indonesia, I believe this is. We can help him to shore. We can have him join our camp. He's not great. I'm afraid I can't hear you. No. So, yeah, of course we won't choose that. So, yeah, we'll help him to shore, get a little bit of piety, some gold. Nice and easy as we kind of come on to Sri Lanka now. Or the Kingdom of Lanka, I should say. Oh, that's a kingdom we can take. We are starting to see a whole bunch of quests kind of pop up. We can kind of see, oh, Durka. So it seems like the Hellenists, the Vitalists has reformed. Kingdom of Lithuania. Let's check that out while we're waiting. We can pop that down. So Vitalist. Oh, I always have a soft spot for them. That's the first, in CK2, that is the first and only one I've ever really Prepared, sorry, reformed well. I did do Acid True after that, but they're the first ones where I first kind of learned the ropes of playing as a pagan. So I naturally like them a lot. Our husband, he speaks a different language. Can we just learn his language? I don't know what language it is, but we're going to try and do it. Okay, we are at our Camp Revelry. Wow, we got back really quick. That was a short year and a half. So we got our Camp Revelry, and we're back. I can kind of calm down after the interesting start to this episode. I can't wait. So we do have a couple of things going on. Our sister is at our camp, so she's no longer... Oh, she's a nun, though. Yeah. I was gonna marry her off. We can gather provisions. We kind of need some, so... 92% chance. Or we can get Antonia to do it. Nah. We don't need that many. We'll get some from the Revelry. Just gonna slow things down. Set up boundary dispute. Are we able to do that while we have a... So I heard... I can't remember the exact name of the comment. But yeah, so you can do things while we're doing things. Because we're lazy. Oh, so, like, yeah. We'd want somebody else to do this. I think we're going to have to just take some of that stress, though. Because I don't want to lose somebody for 4 to 8 years. Or no, we can just get him to do it. This isn't one of those that has the 4 to 8 years. Perfect, we can have him just do something. I think that perfectly suits the character. We have people, you do this, Vardain. Our Camp Revelry. Oh, so it does cancel a Camp Revelry. Shucks. That is my bad. Well, if that's the case, we did one. Do we want to kind of hunt criminals? Do we have enough men to do it? Everything is full up. We can make a request. Gold? Gold. Or we can get a men-at-arms regiment. Now, I wonder, are these always... No, because the Armored Footman wasn't. It was just with the Coney and the... I think we're going to wait, because I want to roll that dice with maybe getting some Varangian veterans when we go up north. That'd be super dope. Hunt criminals. Now, let's... I think what we can do is maybe we'll head to Bavaria. We should have enough. We'll head up to Bavaria. Okay, so we got a lot of that. Oh, so she was born after a lot of China. That's why we don't have a whole bunch. That has so many of those. But I like how it says we've hit all of these. Yet for the travels, maybe she has to be leading. Oh, interesting, interesting. Fight corruption. Fight corruption. I don't think she would do that one. Maybe if we get into Aglabade. And there's the peasant revolt. Is he trying to take land? Oh, this is just revolting. I thought he was warring for that. Okay. Oh. Move camp. I always do this. So let's head to Bavaria. That'll give us some new things. We can proselytize, and we can have our forward scouts to keep us safe. And only using 3,000, that's not too bad. We don't need to rebuild. We're leaving Apila as we speak. So hired muscle, those would have been, you know, a couple easy contracts. We can gain focused reading, +1 learning, or burn something. As I think I keep mentioning, I think learning is really good as these characters. So I'm going to keep kind of doubling down on that. Diplomacy Learning Challenge. 61% chance. And we go faster. You know, we are here. Somebody's telling us a lowly Delsky. My nose is drawn to a lowly stall stacked with a dish I could only dream of. I'm pulled out of my haze by the halting grass. Do not waste your palate on that slop. Pizzas are for a peasant. We have much finer food at home. I'm the captain and I want goddamn pizza. I feel like that kind of works with lazy. I don't want to, you know, cook food. So we can pay to somebody. We are brave. Don't you know who you're talking to? I am the captain. And we intimidate some bandits, reducing stress. So she should be pretty easy to kind of keep stress down, as long as we're, you know, playing a kind of morally just character. Can we get the Knight of the Swan decision with her? I think that's an interesting thing to follow up. Champion of the Swan. So we can do it with her as well. I think that's an interesting one. And Grand Conqueror might might be a possibility if we start now, because we are only 26. We have a good, you know, pretty decent army, and we need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. So we need most of these. But then again, this is at least one of these, so only one of those is required. You can have really good knights or a lot of decent knights. At least one of those. 2 commanders or a high marshal. So we have a pretty low marshal right now. And we need... This one requires both. Which, I think those are the 2 sides I'm going down with marshal. So we get... Are we currently focusing on stewardship? Thought I moved us over. We are focusing on that. So I think we'll go with camp tax, just extra money. Oh, and yeah, domicile construction costs down. But yeah, we will. I think what we'll do is we'll kind of take these martial quests. What the heck? Hunt criminals. So we'll signal an ambush. I don't think we'll go straight for the fight, even though it would be much better because Freyas is 19. Oh wow, we're really high prowess. Never mind. Have at thee, hag. We are brave, so let's go for it. We can throw silver at them. No. We will show you how I lift a mace. What is this? More than you have died trying. You're just going to keep improving. And my form is excellent with little chance for mistake. And Freya's stance is for middle. But well, strike, parry, riposte. Oh, hells yeah. Wow, that was one quick... All it takes is one swing your way, right? So we kill her. We immediately get some Hasta looter. 41 gold. That was not worth possibly dying over. Clearly, the 2 lovebirds think themselves stealthy. They are not. Indeed. Have them driven apart. 2 people we don't know will gain stress, or it's none of my business. It's important. Is it like my daughter? None of my business, really. I don't know who they are. Perfect. My husband has finally done his job. Can we... Oh, no. We're learning his language. There's a whole bunch of grunting, is what I think. Okay, so there's a Stand With Us quest up in... High Chieftain, what are you fighting? What's your war? Against the Tyranny. Tyranny is kind of a worse one to take. It does help split apart a realm, but doesn't really do much. So we'll visit the castle holding. I was thinking of something else. Let's find some jobs. Traveling or Justicar. So we can try and convince people. Yeah, I could move those for you. Because of our stewardship. So every single one has one. So you can steal them. Intrigue challenge. You can stewardship. You can intimidate them with martial, I believe. And you can convince them something's going bad with learning. So everyone has their kind of bonuses there. I wouldn't mind hearing us. Oh. I was like, where's the other person? So, again, yeah, we would definitely pay for somebody to teach us Hasta Looter. We can get a character here. Theologian. I don't think we... Do I think we could convert this guy? He would be a masterful cleric if we ever had one. But at 100 gold, we can't really afford it. Let's head back. Oh wait, we don't need more knights, do we? I keep looking for knights. I think now that our battle granny has died, oh, passage of arms. This is a little bit less risky, so I would like to do that. Can we customize route and be like, yo, we want to hit this afterwards? Good. Same as usual, proselytize and use our forward scouts. Make it safe as can be. Roll, go see. Oh, so one of the things I noticed is that, you know, I've been complaining about it this entire time. Princess Gertrude the Wise, so we can get gold. Just to the bridge. Our standard. This won't take too long. Nice. Let's just, yeah, we'll take the gold. In this world, so obviously Carpathia, as we look at it, he's a conqueror, 33. This is going to be a beast of a Carpathia. Canonboro down here, he's a conqueror, 60. He was ailing earlier. Ambia, conqueror, 55. So Tulanid isn't a conqueror. Salaman, oh, he died. This whole place is about to go to shit. He has one war against the tyranny. So he was a conqueror. I think this character is a conqueror. This character is a conqueror. I think there was one in here as well. Oh, England. England's a conqueror. And Lithuania? Oh, no, he's a baby. Wow. Was it not? Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, we have so many, and that's... I think I need to decrease that in the future. Because, like, one every 25 years, and the fact that it's basically congenital, it'll go to your children as well, is a little bit rough. We can finish the scheme. Wow, I'm talking too much. It's almost like that's what I'm doing here. Oh, 73 gold. And some prestige. And then we have a hunt criminals. I mean, she was pretty decent at that. I didn't realize our prowess was so high. Oh, our sister can become our friend. Heck yeah. It's always nice to have friends. And this guy who's a champion, we'll try and treat it. He is no longer ill. So, okay, whoa, game. We can gain eager reveler, or we can just get friendship with this, a woman of unusual skills. Well, why not try and get eager reveler? Doesn't work for us. So, skill, we can get close family, diplomacy, lifestyle, skill. Contract prestige rewards, yes. Been there, done that, because we are about to go to some, well, not big places. We're about to go to some places. How's that? Let's just take when we get back. Yeah, no, we're not waiting. Hurry up, husband. You've done your job getting me pregnant. Now. So remember how I said it with the last character that we kind of got into that. I'm like, no, we wouldn't be a witch. We're a god. Well, no. Witch is appreciated in our religion. So that is fine. I think we'll take the provisions from that guy. We're a fugitive. It's because we're a witch. Damn it. So we'll leave. High King Geralgi of Carpathia. Wow, there's some big negatives there, eh? Because I want to go north, but not while this plague is up there. Because we can hit here, 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 down through here, here, and then I want to hit England as this character as well. So we'll just head there. Can we, instead of, you know, hurting ourselves, just maybe go that way? Okay, that is the older bridge there, so we kind of can't get around that second one. Yeah, we traveled with our whole camp. Is it because it's not negative for us that we openly display it, maybe? Is that what's going on with that? Pilgrim's Guide. No, we don't. We want this. 40% lifestyle experience is insane. Oh, there's not one, there's 3 plagues going on. So we missed the smallpox. There is Ketu's coughs. Where's the third? Let's see. Ketu's. Where's this one? Oh, it's just kind of breaking out. Wait, is that? No, that's typhus. I was like, is that, you know, the plague? Oh. The Caspian oh, it's because we're actually in it. So he owns all this and all of this is subjugated. Interesting. I've never actually played as a nomad. So we have Sweet Dreams, another cup of sweet ambrosia, Glorious Emperor, Supreme Archsteward Lou Oises asks, offering a splendid goblet. I quaff it eagerly. Dance for me, fool, at the disgraced Antonia. Why do we not like Antonia? Cultural acceptance. She doesn't like witches. She's disgusted. And she's a rival. I didn't check that. We can envy of land. Get increased diplomacy. Oh, what does regal ambition do? More stress gain, more lifestyle experience. I think that's what we're going to go for when we're younger. No. Should head back to camp. We've delivered this. There's a couple criminal contracts. There is a hired muscle, which we will do, but we got a marshal. Okay, yeah, I get it. Because it's gallant and strategist. I think we'll quickly hit down gallant. Try and get to gallant itself. These ones are less useful, so I want to get them earlier. They're less useful, except that, you know, we have a husband that after we learn his language, I'm going to seduce him. Yeah, let's do this hired muscle. Actually, I have never been to an empire. We should mingle with the locals at the tavern. As a traveling wanderer. Oh yeah, 21 experience in wit. For sure. Let's see who's up for recruitment. We have another scaly character. Not very good. We have this one, again, not very good. Or we have Hedwig. Not very good. Now, on a second opinion, we don't want any of them. Let's think of something else. Any jobs, diplomatic, transport, criminal. I like transport in that we can just use it as a way to get away from here. We can, I can move those for you for a small cut. Yeah. Yes. I like free stuff, okay? And I think she would always choose that instead of paying, because, like, she's a high stewardship character, lazy. She doesn't want... Oh, yeah. Hey, can you give us more money? on top of giving us money. So yeah. We got 2 here. I don't know why. Oh, I think it's just the time that I'm looking at them. We'll go do this one. Yeah. Boom. We'll finish that. Because also, if we can sell the coat of arms, because I think they, like, the purple items sell for quite a bit of money. Let's just get the task, get on with it. Yeah, they already know what's up. That's why I like auto-inviting. And we have a pretty good line, so our stooge, our mother stooge from Indonesia is still here, still kicking ass. So we got a daughter who is intelligent. You know what I haven't done today is pulled up the name sheet. So, our first daughter, we want something that's kind of smart. Oh, Oniroi, I think we did. So we're the god of deceit, Apathy. No, I actually have something else. That gives us him 15 opinion. He's already 94. We don't need more opinion from him. So our daughter, I think something good. Oh, there is a good one. Nikia, the god of, I just had it, of quarrels. So we're doing a lot of fighting stuff, a lot of, I think we were pregnant when we killed that bandit as well with her. So I think that kind of fits. She is a smart, maybe something else would have done better, but I think that's a good one. The god of quarrels. And if you're wondering why I'm not using the big names, you know, the names you actually know, I'm waiting until we get some land. I would love to have the Kronos dynasty somewhere, the Zeus dynasty somewhere in our lands. Stand with us contract. I don't think we can beat 1,400 soldiers unless... Who are you fighting? No, you're fighting actual people. Wait, why did it say you had 100? It's because you have 100 and you've... Oh. Sorry. I have to... I'm still getting used to parsing this. Okay, let me just look at this. Savania is trying to attack this land. Right? Vukovar, yeah. This is one of the guys who took our land that we had converted. Oh no, he's trying to attack this land. I mean, if we do this, we could probably convert him really easily. Because he is cynical. Now, do I think our army can fight double their size? Let's see. And what does he mostly have? Pikemen, cavalry, and spearmen. This is good for light cavalry, archers, spearmen, and peasant militia. I think we could do it. I think we can fight, and that fits perfectly. We just had a daughter board of struggle. We'll go take the stand with us. Oh no! Okay, so this is what somebody was talking about, and the comments of one of the earlier episodes is if I had moved here and done this, I wouldn't be traveling. Okay, so you can take quests like that. I see. So let's just try and get this quest off as soon as possible. If we can finish before they siege down. Oh wow, this is taking forever. Why? We learned Italian Vulgar. Oh, the growth is based on my martial. I thought it was based on this. That is my bad. So we'll be here for a bit. And we might need to start training our martial up a little bit. to our husband. We will seduce him, romance him, possibly becoming soulmates. I like that one a little bit more. What kind of man is he? I know he's impatient, he's humble, and he's vengeful. Undying devotion. I think that one. But we're also gonna, you know, convert him. We can't convert him to witchcraft. Dang. Can we convert her? You know, can we convert this 1-year-old to witchcraft? Okay, I mean, at least the scheme length is gonna go pretty quick. I don't think we'll be able to fight in this war. Shucks. I'd have loved that. Sylvania. If we see anybody else move in, we might be able to go in and help. But we won't get there in a while. The Vidian, I think that's up here. Nope. We'll just deal with this. So, what quest is this? This is a enforce. So we don't want to take enforce ones in the future. Is what I'm seeing here. Execute with confidence. Perfect. For 50 gold, that was not worth our time. Because we could have come down here and kind of done a lot better stuff. Fight corruption, fight corruption. Stand with us. Are you cynical? No, you're zealous. What is your war? Oh, he's trying to take it from somebody. Nah, you're a turd. So we have a travel quest. Oh. We'll come back. We'll decide. We'll just take the money directly. So I like how it says I will. So this is a rare flower. There is a rare orchid from Mathura Pratihara, which is nearly impossible to cultivate. The abandoned temple is the only place where it thrives in these regions. It says, I will brave the ruins for you, but we gain stress because we're lazy. Wouldn't we also lose stress because we are brave? But yeah, no, we'll spend a little bit of money on him. Just, I think it's a sweet thing. She is, she has no I mean, she has a very high opinion of him. He has a very high opinion of her. So we can try and fight Shangdu. I don't think we'll just make him apologize. It's like, okay, sir, we are now running this, not my mother anymore. Where is they trying to send us? To High Chieftain of Jemba. Whoa, that is not where we want to go. That is, no. I don't want this contract. Let's see, artifact delivery. To Quashigil. Also way out of... That's literally in the same place. No. But I guess that is a neighboring part to this country. Holy... Where's the capital? Oh, we are in the capital, derp. I like how he has one area over here and then this gigantic space over here. Okay. Well, I want to go north. Let's see if there are any more quests. Look for a contract. Scholarly, diplomacy, or collaborator. None of those really suit us. Oh, scholarly isn't bad. Let's see if there's one of those immediate turnaround. 74, or we can steal stuff with. Or, oh yeah, because Sri is amazing. Okay, so we're basically full up on items. Can we sell Bejeweled Scriptures. Yeah, I'd be willing to part with the Bejeweled Scriptures because we have the much better. We're gonna get level 4 of Hastalooter so easily, of wit at least. So that's tutor a child, create a work of learning. Those are both pretty quick, so we'll just quickly tutor a child. Usually they give us a little bit more money, but the prestige is good. We're already distinguished. That is level 2, right? I said that about the last one. Okay, this is the second level of fame. So if we could at least push her up to the next level today, that would be, I think, pretty... Did I not travel? Oh, pause for time. Okay, so we can use our learning. All right, just a little longer. Let us commence. That's a prowess. Hell yeah, we're gonna prowess her into doing her work. Okay. That's one. Usually they're quicker than that. So foreign fruits. We're wandering outside the camp. Come across a clearing. The forest rivers all manner of colorful of berries adorning the bushes. We can ask Antonia. She is our chief forager, but she is our rival. I don't think we would trust her. We should probably move her off the chief forager, now that I'm thinking about that. As a character. We'll try it. We are brave, so life is an adventure. Those worked. Like, I don't think we would trust Antonia. As much as... Replace her with... Oh, yeah, we should also... Somebody who likes us. Our sister, actually, is a great one. Should probably also move her off of a chief physician, but she's the best we have. If we can find a much better one, then it will make sense. And then it will also seem more in character. Diplomatic approach. We can ask our sister for some help. And I think, yeah, no, we've gotten pretty close to our sister, so asking her to help. It's also in character, being lazy and getting somebody else to do it. So we can mug wealthy citizenry when we're done, or... And... Well, we already have a success, so we'll just roll the dice on 64 using our learning, which, we're much obliged. We get 64 gold. That's not too bad. Okay, as we're here, we can... When Master Waldepert suggested a hunt, I did not hesitate to organize one. I would do anything for a mere glimpse of my treasure. See? She clearly thinks he's a treasure, though she is staring off in the other direction. I am stalking through the underbrush, my prey at my heel, when we heard a man scream. Obviously, we're very brave, so we'll come charging for him. I'm coming for you, my love. We can ask for some things. We can get provisions, 20 gold. We can get 79 gold. Much better. I'm still trying to keep an eye on this plague in the north. Ketu's coughs. It seems to be kind of sticking around. It's been here for 3 years. Does seem to be dying out a little bit. It was a little bit stronger throughout the basin. So here's what we can do. We will... Because I don't want to travel there and back. What we'll do is we will move camp. We'll go up to Kingdom of Krakow. Oh, we'll go to Krakow, the Kingdom of Poland, I'm assuming. And then we'll come back and do this learning. Oh, perfect. We come upon Waldepert. Up opposite him, just about to strike, stands a huge stake. My arrow strikes true and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment, all Waldepert can do is stare. But then he stumbles towards me and throws himself into my arms. Ah, yes. We can share a kiss. Or, you know, we can get down and dirty. I think we're going to get down and dirty. And we get our soulmate. I know San Antonio avoids me more than usual. We can have a prowess challenge. She's our rival. We would just fucking throw down. Okay, perfect. So we can now get a personal physician. We are a fugitive in Great Moravia. Oh, we're kind of pushing through Great Moravia. We weren't a fugitive in Carpathia. Interesting. I mean, that might be, if we're finding that people are coming after us for being a witch, maybe coming back to Carpathia won't be a bad idea. Interesting. We're not going to worry about the... Another Stand With Us contract? There's a lot down in the south. Ah, yes. Our tumble after saving our husband has put another bun in the oven. So we have settle boundary dispute, raise a building. I haven't done a raised building. We'll do the dispute first. Just make that quick gold. The other thing, I've been leaving on the proselytize, and that's just an amazing way to just keep bouncing this up, because it's 50 every single time. I think I can resolve this. So we are lazy, so she doesn't like to work, that's right. But we can just... Boom. So a lazy adventurer is not great, I'm noticing. Obviously, there's some issues. Been there, done that, finally there. So, but I think this Voyager is especially useful. We can gain 10 opinion from people, but point of interest, stress loss is huge. Even more prestige. So I think what we might do is try and hit Voyager. Diplomatic range up. Activity options cost is down. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll swap over to something else. Probably, oddly enough, Marshall for this character. We'll kind of start pumping that up before we get to war. Let's try raising ability. I haven't seen this, so I'm interested. I'm excited. We are a fugitive in the Kingdom of Holland. Yeah, but they don't seem to be, like, coming after me. 1 second. She will not accept for anything. I don't know why. Didn't I just request? As we pass through the market at Unsakov, Unsajov, we hear a loud yell and stumble as an ongoing tussle between two men, tightly observed by a group of people. The crowd cheers profusely as one of them is swept off his feet, face planted, solemnly in the dirt, thus concluding the match. Who's next? The man yells in the crowd, and his eyes land on our group. MSI's Slobodan snorts in response to the challenge. So we can either tell Slobodan to go for it, or just leave. Nah, fuck it. Slobodan, you're brave. You can do it. You little bitch. So Slobodan fails. Now surely we have Zhang Ling and Filaritas, my brother-in-law. Oh, he gave my sister lover's pox? You bitch. So we can try and make them make amends. Yeah, I mean, 100 diplomacy lifestyle experiences would be nice, or one of them might leave. Filaritas has left the travel entourage, but my sister hasn't, right? She's in our entourage. Haha. So let's get on with our task. I think this is just the simple... Whoa. I'm going to actually click off everybody because... Planner. I want the absolute best because it's a very long one. So Eros, Vilgafor, 19 days. Hell yeah. And I already have a pretty... Our character already has... Wait. Has a pretty high amount. So, Apathy, you know, she can kind of lead this one. We have some pretty low base stats now that I'm thinking about it. 4, 6, 8, 4, 4, 7 base. Oh, that fine mace is doing a lot of work for us. I am happy we bought it. New stand with us contract. I'm still thinking those are down there. Oh yeah. What is this? Higher muscle. Okay. 10 going up to 23. Okay. So it will take us a while. And those are a little bit longer, but I mean, we should be getting more money for this? I don't know. We'll just go up to 10. Our first son. Let's see. Quarrels. You know what? This is another good name. Oh wait, a name I don't think I've used. No, we had a character die that had that. Shucks. I was gonna name them Arrows. Huh. There's a hard one for this. Because only thing really left, I think we're gonna go for Uranus, one of the next big gods in the kind of hierarchy of gods after Gaia, her son, Uranus. They kind of then made the next set. Yay, we built a building for him. Whole bunch. Legacy of Theogony. What decision is that? Oh. Oh. That's a really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this. I've seen the legacy of stuff, but I've never actually considered it. You'll no longer be able to take criminal contracts. That's fine. We don't really want to. You have to have a whole bunch of... Yeah. So this might... I think this will be a goal for us. So completing 50 contracts, which means we're going to have to kind of move towards quick ones. So Champion of the Swan and the Legacy might be good for her. And then getting Uranus, our son, the land. Lithuania seems to be having an issue. Are they still having the plague? The plague is gone. Okay, we can move in. Yo, give us some money. We built you a building in seconds, sir. Maybe not seconds. I don't think we're far enough north yet to request and get some Varangian veterans. Ooh. So this guy wants us to join. He's physically won, so that's no point at all. That's going to disappear in about 2 seconds. War already ended, yep. That's why I was like, oh, I'll get in on this. So they have 2,700 men. I think the next is, yeah, we'll go over... These all take time. So what I want to do is I want to try and take ones that don't take time. I think we're going to head up to Novgorod. Something bugged out there. We're having some issues with bugging out today. Move camp up to Novgorod. What's going on? County control. So we will customize. We'll say go through here. After that, can you go to Pskov? And then we'll come in. Much less dangerous for us. 3 months of travel time. And 2,700 provisions. Like, we have decent provisions for a lot of these things. And I mean, we have a young hermit, a wise man mystic, about to tell us our future. And we would definitely accept because we are a witch. The waters shall pass, but you won't. Huh. How insightful. What does that mean? I'm going to interpret that as if we are going on like a water voyage, we are going to have less danger maybe? I don't know if there's actually a thing in the game code to do stuff, but I think that she would be like less worried about water traveling. You get a martial perk. So yeah, promising prospects for myself and my family member. Spouse goes up and we can get more Hastoluter quickly. That's fine. How close are we to here? Pretty close. So we have an escort. Stand with us. This one's still tempting. So he's attacking Liberty War. Oh, wait a second. So what will happen? Enforce demands. Tribal authority. Now, if it had split up the realm, maybe. Uncover secret. That is a very quick quest. We don't have the highest travel. Yeah, we're not the highest intrigue, but we're decent diplomacy, so maybe that will help us. Shall we? What is this? The eye of the expert. It is in the glint of his eyes that my champion Xiao Wei approaches me. Captain, I couldn't help but notice the fine craftsmanship of your golden coat of the swan. Yeah, our like most illustrious item that our mother earned. However, only a true expert of the battlefield like myself. Questionable. Could identify the tiny adjustments that would make it an even more effective tool. I tune out him when he starts rambling about symmetry, balance, and ed composition. But I get the general gist that Xiao Wei could improve my artifact in exchange for a symbolic token of gratitude. Sure. So let's see. 4, 10, 6, 5, 15. Did he improve it? Yeah. 4, 10, 6, 5, 15. So double the prowess. 100% worth every second. Dude, do you want like money? Nah, we're not giving you that much money. Oh, what am I doing? Let's improve that campfire. Because we're up in the north in the winter, so it needs to be warmer here. So we can sign a little bit closer. 30% chance. We could lie. I've had enough of hiding. We're just gonna prowess him. Yeah. Tell us your goddamn secret. Excellent. Please, not nettle soup again, so we can get our sister to go out. We can go out with our prowess. I'm amazed how good this prowess is as well. We're a fugitive, not too worried about that. We're not doing those contracts. When we get back, we'll quickly check for some more contracts. But we might move into Sweden itself. Interesting. They are seemingly in a revolt. Lithuania owns up here too? Dang. So let's visit Tribal Holding quickly. Mingle. Wouldn't mind hearing a story. Who is this? Marina. Hello, Marina. Would 10 push us to the end? No, but it's only 18 gold. We have a whole bunch of money. So, we're looking at some Sloviansk characters. We were just having issues with Marshall, so why don't we get Radislav? We're done here. Elder might have something for us. Lucrative, diplomatic, hireling. So I want to do hireling for one very specific reason, in that we can usually, let's go back. Hired muscle. Is that the only one? So we're kind of getting boned by that. Because, yeah, that's training knights, but I think maybe because we're not martial, we can't get that. We will do the hired muscle because it is Captain of the Swan and the travel, the legacy of the theogony decisions. And if we can get back to full, maybe we can kind of travel down to Denmark instead of Sweden. Oh. Then auto invite the rest. 100% chance. That he's still just powering on. His daughter is almost 40. Though, why haven't you had children? Have some children. Please. Please. Oh, it's my martial that increases the... I forgot we weren't going to do this for a very specific reason. It's because my martials, or Apathy's martial, is so low. Okay. Once we hit 10, we're just going to go for it. Regardless. I have to remember. Whoa. The king forces us out because we're a witch. Okay, that's fine. That's annoying that it canceled the other quests, though. Why don't we just... So, 1800. I don't know why it always tries to go through the land. It's going to cost us 900. Why wouldn't we just do it that way? Apply. And we can go to Uppsala, in Sigtuna, in Uppland. Is that Uppsala there? To the serene Captain Apathy of the Giants Sovereign, I wish to pay for you to come and help me. You have consumption. You are losing a war. How does this war look for you? You have 1 soldier versus 230. Oh, shit. It's right here. Where are we? We made it, didn't we? Okay, what land is yours? So he has that land. He's in Lithuania. So I'm going to actually move this. So we go here. Oh, that's Novgorod. Okay. Instead, we will... move camp to... Finland, or... there. It's unfortunate, but yeah. Then we can quickly join that war. Souvenirs aplenty. I wonder if that will kind of backtrack. Shit, we're gonna be late. So he's still asking us, hunt criminals, hunt criminals. We can ask him for provisions, and that would fully clock us out. Mercenary work doesn't suit me? No. We're more than willing to do it. We can make him our ally, or force him to be our patron. I think we'd do it for the provisions. I feel like that's... because that immediately allows us to travel again. Unraised. Raise all armies. So this will be her first war. So let's see how this goes. Higher muscle, hunt criminals. I think hunt criminals is fine, but just not higher muscle. Okay, can you go there? Okay, whoa, I need to slow down while we're at war. So we just decimated their army, and it's still... Huh. Okay, well, then it's just a siege. We lost nobody, though, which is really nice. Because then we don't have to refill our army. And his 48 men will come and help us, maybe? So while we're here, let's see. Am I able to... Because I'm not leading. Apathy's not leading, is she? Where is she on the list? Why is it only 16? It's martial skill. Okay. Interesting. Because our prowess is the highest of everybody. So you have Forder. Can we instead get Kolojan because you're sieging? But if that's the case, can I hunt criminals? We will... A smaller group travels faster. So she has 7 prowess versus our 39. Yeah, no, we'll immediately go after her. And strike, parry, or riposte. My form is pretty good. Hers is passable. Does strike, parry, or riposte. Again, but she's failing now. This will work just like it does in the Legends, using a famous legendary technique, and slaughtered her. Well done. So that's one quest. While we're here, I think there's another hunt criminals and higher muscle. So we'll go and hunt more criminals. She's brave, right? So I feel like that makes sense. Hunting criminals will definitely be in her wheelhouse, and she would immediately duel them. Oh, nice. So the pups would make an excellent pet. All of your children in camp. So both of our children grow closer to forming a friendship with Nikia Theogony. Who's Nikia? Oh. Oh, all of them, and then they get opinion, or I shall slay the beast. I don't see... I can become the Wolf Mother or the Wolf Slayer. Honestly, I like Wolf Mother a little bit better. We'll take the stress, even though we're brave, because I think that's just a better nickname for her than the Wolf Slayer. That seems generic. But Wolf Mother sounds good. Sounds great for her. So we have Amelia now. Man, they don't have very great... So we're going to, again, just lead off with just being absolutely outstanding. I'll show you how I lift a mace. Better woman than you have died and tried. She is a disaster. I've never seen her stance as a disaster. So, I'll just show her how I lift a mace. Goodbye, Amelia. Job well done. Another 80 gold. Like, we are pumping gold through. We can improve stuff. So, our camp perimeter is basically set up other than... We don't have archers. If we get archers, maybe we could get Vigman. Defender advantage and retreat losses. We seem to be very hostile. Friendly fatal casualties is down, and travel safety. Yeah, we'll build the palisades. There. Then we don't ever have to worry about our camp perimeter again. Can we? Yeah, because our guys are just gonna sit there and siege down. So, if you're attacking the war target, come help. They've changed something about the AI, and they have become the dumbest sacks of hammers I've ever seen. We're not going to do a higher muscle. Oh. Why does it do this? We'll set him back as the commander. We don't really have to worry if it has none there. We'll visit tribal holding. This ought to be interesting. We are considered a fugitive. But he's a child. No, we're not going to do that. One second. Let's deal with this first. Elder might have something for us. We'll have the traveling for afterwards. Maybe I could sell something. None of those ones are ones we want to sell. Back. Wouldn't mind hearing a story. Do we have the Hastalooter all the way? So close. Oh, we were almost at number 1 for foot as well. And anybody here? I think we just found the replacement for Antonia. So, oh, did Antonia die? No, we forced her out of camp. Perfect. Fedula. Can we demand conversion? No, he won't convert. We seem in pretty good standing here. I think the biggest fear for us is kind of getting booted out of the camp, this area as well. 23. What kind of men at arms might you have? You have Bondman and Biggie, and those are both good. So why don't we request a man at arms regiment? And we got Huskarls. I'm actually, after the end of this war, because I like to have, you know, cultural specific ones. It just leads to a very interesting warband. Like, we have cavalry riders up here in the north. Camel riders, right? So, I might get rid of the armored footmen and see if we can get another specific one. And we can ask Chiefess Hilaria. There we go, and we got archers. The Metzenvartia. Okay. But did we get any quests? I don't want to do traveling quests too much while we have that fort under siege. Let's just see. Where is this one for? Take contract. To Pinsk. I just need to know how far Pinsk is. I can never remember where exactly it is. We do have to go back through Novgorod. I don't want that contract. What about this one? To Pelinin. That, yeah. Can head up there. We'll just, again, proselytize. Forward scouts. I don't like that every single person comes with you. Why? We finished the quest. Why is he a potential knight? Why is he listed as a knight? Oh, he would just be a terrible commander. I see. I haven't done a lot of wars, right? So 92 gold. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Who's this? Oh, she likes us. Still. Oh, I see hunt criminals. The moment we get back, we're going to go hunt a criminal. So we can learn one of Chieftain Uchi's secrets, or we can get this Master Bard. I think we'll, we know how this goes. We're going to be late. Let's see. We have golden obligations. Holy jeez, we should have tons of money. We'll blackmail people. For hooks. and finish this off. So when we finish this war, we'll probably hunt criminals, take contract, finish up for today. Somebody was wearing a very fancy crown there. Okay, so we have somebody who's actually decent. So he's 20 prowess. We are basically 40. I mean, we're brave. We'd go for it. We're gonna immediately start off with a legendary technique. We have only small errors. His is passable. Strike, parry, riposte. And immediately murdered. Like, this is her calling, is hunting down criminals. How close are we to that? Alright, Caravan Master can take care of that. Champion the Trojan culture. Travels. Okay, we've already hit the travels, which is amazing. Champion of the Swan. We're 6 out of 10. We're going to be illustrious with our skills. We can demand a payment. The Kingdom of Lithuania. I feel like the king should be like, you know what? They're hunting down a ton of my criminals. Oh, wow. It splintered. Oh, no. Because we're in Lithuania. I always find that a little bit difficult to see. It's like, wait. This is all split up. Maybe I can attack it. I feel like it should all be Lithuania's colors around the outside, so you can tell. But just like Curonia with a bright or red versus Lithuania, and then that one should just kind of... There should be something to... Because it gets so confusing. I'm like, oh wow, we're in a very divided area. Unless we go up this far. Stand with us, hired muscle, ambush traveler is not happening. Hired... I feel like our daughter... Our mother was like very criminal. But she kind of swerved towards that. She, in the end, let's see, our military, we can use, man. And you seem to be a decent commander. 16 isn't bad. There's more of you. We will, of course, we'll drop provisions. Commander, oh, when we get back. We'll be back to him. And just, we'll run down another couple. Why is that one taking so long? I wonder if you're a Viking, whether or not you can, oh, we're pregnant again. You can... raid as an adventurer. That is one of the things I'm trying out behind the scenes. I'm trying... Master Rizzo, you have 100 troops. You think you're gonna do anything, sir? Our 900 would win this war by itself. Hired muscle, and ambush travelers. We'll just look for some more. Okay. Diplomacy, lucrative. We'd push towards diplomacy, especially because... And we'll try and use learning. Oh. Can we finish... I think we just finished off Hasteluder for our character already. Look for anybody who is unemployed. You are aspiring blade master, Ignoy. We're rolling in cash right now, so let's get some very good knights. Mercenaries, we don't need them. Realm, we're building right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna pump this up. Regale court, hobnob with ruler. We don't really have to worry about this quest too much. Because I was like, I want to do this, but I do want this war to go faster. Let's just finish off this war. Actually, why are you leading? I am pregnant no more. Oh no. We have a stillborn child. Always rough for those families. Commander, can you instead move to the guy who's good at sieging? As I've set him that multiple times, another 6 months. So yeah, we'll just burn that off. We have a whole bunch of Greetings, Captain Apathy of the Giants Sovereign. In a few days' time, my blathering son, Chief Voislav, will travel through Vipuri. If you orchestrate an ambush and capture him, I will reward you generously. If you accept my offer, you will get half of the money now and the other half. The King of Novgorod, who kicked us out of his country, wants us to capture his son. So we have a 55% chance. Oh, so we wouldn't do it because we're just. I think that's what we would do. We'd take the money. Like, so we won't do the top one. We won't do the ambush. We are just. Why does he hate his son? Why would you hate your son? Your son seems... Oh, he's ambitious, so he's probably rivals, isn't he? I mean, we're never going back to Novgorod, so I'm gonna warn Voislav. You're most honorable woman? Of course, yeah, we are very honorable. Doesn't mean... I mean, the only reason I took the money instead of just warning him was because, you know, we are a greedy person as well. So, bonus modifiers for Steadfast Camp. Temperate now also scales by number of known languages. Ten opinion when visiting someone's capital. 100% because we need that opinion so they don't kick us out. Right? Because we're a fairly large band. But if that's the case, can I learn your language? Let's start learning some languages. Can I learn your language? I don't know what language you speak. Oh, my nephew. Yeah, we would definitely try and convert him to witchcraft. No, that's that scheme. I'm just trying to find somebody who speaks... I forgot about that old man. The giant. Eros. Do you have a language? Why can't we learn one of their, like, secondary languages? Okay. We'll just roll down. Learn language. I'm basically going to be that arbitrary with learning languages for this character. Valuable prisoner captured, and the war is over. Okay. We can disband all of our troops. We took the prisoner. Why don't I get to choose what happens with the prisoner? Because it's my prisoner, sir. But yeah, the war is over. We got so much more money. We're sitting on more money now than we were earlier. We got that plus 10 opinion. Can we... Activity. I need to... Where is she? Oh, we will not arrive in time. Okay, we will finish off with the Camp Revelry just because I feel like it's worthy. Can we not have the guest of honor? Oh, he's discarded your plan. Yep. what we'll do is we will quickly move to the capital, move here, move my camp, and we'll have the camp revelry now because we should be able to invite the young lord. We can't invite the lord, but we'll invite this guy instead. He seems... Why wouldn't you just be like, he considers camp revelry beneath him, but you're also a We're going to go all out with this, starting the camp revelry. Alrighty, that's excellent. I think we've done really well today. It kind of sucks that, you know, we had that long travel at the start with Apathy. To kind of kick off, because it seemed to think we were in Indonesia still. It happens. It's okay. We have we got a couple of interesting characters out of it, right? And that Sri has been absolutely amazing. So yeah, we went from basically down in Italy where we were. Our nephew can marry this other lady. Yeah. Oh, he finally came of age. How did he turn out? Just like us, a fortune builder. Not great, not terrible. 1, open 2. Yeah, we are eager reveler. Just like our mother. That's how we kind of, I think. So, I think how we're playing her has been kind of interesting. I really like it. Having the traits again to play off of. So just, brave, lazy. You know, kind of pushing off that work to other people, fighting those people. I would never have done it as this character, but as brave, like just as a random character, especially like a lady taking over this warband. But she's proven to be an absolutely diabolical fiend, fighting people, and just like that last interaction. Usually, I would just be like, "Yeah, no, you're a king. Why don't we work with you?" So. Playing her has been a lot more fun, and after Gaia, having some traits has been interesting, kind of working with stress and things like that. It's been really interesting so far. So yeah, we started in, we can go that down, I just have it at 1x speed in the background. We started in Benvenuto, obviously. We kind of have to put aside our religious conversions as it sits right now. Camp Reveille, we have a Wandering Merchant. We can get a Carillion Sword. I think ours is better. That mace has really got us here. We can get a brooch for 2, or we can say, go away and be responsible with money, which this character would be responsible with money. So we still have... Are they still... No, I want the realm. So Gurma, he is no longer, but he... Wait, was the land converted? Why is it... Ashari versus Abadi. We do have this guy still converted over, and most of Cagliari. Most of Sardinia, Cagliari. The one that I actually converted is still converted. Our mother, I should say. We still have a couple. At least one area here. Count Radislav. He's slowly lost a lot of land. Oofda. Unfortunate. But I think we're up in here. We could possibly start converting as we get older, closer. But yeah, it'll be interesting to keep on this. Can we not ask for invasion sponsor? More gift. So we have Capitolina. She's a witch. Huge learning. Mastermind philosopher. Yeah. Why don't we just invite her? Why don't you stay? Then you don't have to worry about begging for food. You're gregarious, compassionate, and generous. You're an amazing learning character. Can we convert her? No. We got a new favor hook. So Camp Revelries still get us a lot of things, so more money. I think for this character, every opportunity either to fill up our provisions or fill up money, we kind of have to do. Just because it fits. And I mean, it's been working well. Oh, we got so close to level 4, which would have been nice to get some lifestyle experience, but we did get visit tribal holding, better recruits for a year, which is nice because we are kind of in these tribal lands, and we'll probably play moving over to Sweden and Denmark. A wonderful revelry, and a new contract. Awesome. Thank you for being here, everybody. I hope you had a good, interesting session at least, and enjoyed this. We got a whole bunch of experience. Our character has come out to be very interesting from, you know, as much as her sister was probably interesting as well. I think Apathy's probably one of the more interesting characters I played. High stewardship, high learning, insane prowess. Yeah. Have a good day, y'all. We'll see you soon. Bye.